Thanks for coming. Welcome to Happy's Place. And if you're back, thank you. Appreciate it. Listen, we've got some stuff coming up that I know you're going to love. First off, we're going to start brewing us another brew. We're going to have us a good one. I got something from War Beer that I'm going to brew up. It's actually just another dump kit. I'm starting to get the stuff together so I can start doing a little brewing bag and some stuff like that. We're going to have some more fun coming up later on. But right now, I'm just going to start talking about the first thing we should be considering when we are starting to brew or starting to do any kind of a process where we've got to worry about stuff coming into our bodies that we are producing. So we've got to start thinking about sanitization and sterilization and making stuff super, super clean. We got to make it to where when people ingest our product or something we make and we drink, we got to make sure that it's safe and that we're not going to get sick. So what do we got to do? Well, we got to pasteurize and we got to sterilize. I went and talked to my buddy Al, and he told me all about pasteurization. And in that pasteurization process, there's lots of stuff that we got to think about. But we got to start thinking about the history of it. How did this stuff come about? Why did it happen? Why are we having to do all this stuff? Anyways, my buddy Al, he done put the video together for me, and it's going to be up here on this screen, and I'll have him put it out there where y'all can see it. When we get done, I'll meet you back in the kitchen, and we'll start showing you some of the processes that need to be followed and some of the things you need to do so that your brews are safe. Got to be safe, guys. Got to be safe. Safety number one. Hey, again, appreciate you coming, and pay attention to Al. He's all for that.
Hey there, history buffs. Ever wondered how we went from dubious dairy to safe sips of milk? Let's dive into the fascinating story of pasteurization, a game changer in food safety, all thanks to one brilliant mind, Louis Pasteur. Back in the 19th century, foodborne illnesses were rampant. People were getting sick left and right from contaminated milk, wine, and other perishables. Enter Louis Pasteur, a French chemist and microbiologist whose curiosity and determination would revolutionize the way we consume food. In 1864, Pasteur embarked on a series of experiments to solve the problem of souring wine. He discovered that heating the liquid to a certain temperature could kill the harmful microorganisms without altering its taste. This process, initially called appetization, was later renamed pasteurization in his honor. But Pasteur didn't stop there. He soon applied this technique to milk, which was a major breakthrough in public health. By heating milk to 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, Pasteur eliminated the dangerous bacteria like tuberculosis and brucellosis, making milk safe to drink. This method was a monumental leap forward, drastically reducing food-borne illnesses and saving countless lives. Today, pasteurization is a standard practice around the world, used not only for dairy but also for juices, canned foods, and even some alcoholic beverages. It's all thanks to the pioneering work of Louis Pasteur, whose legacy continues to protect and improve our everyday lives. So next time you enjoy a glass of milk or a splash of wine, remember the man who made it safe. Cheers to Louis Pasteur, a true hero in the history of food science. And that's a wrap on today's history lesson. If you enjoyed this dive into the past, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Until next time, stay good and stay.
Hey, isn't that Al something? He knows his stuff. Listen, we all got to take care of our stuff, and we got to make sure that our people are clean and taken care of, and all this stuff sterilized. We don't want nobody to get sick. Nobody gets sick. We're all about safety. Anyways, how do we do that? Well, one of the ways we do it is if you just listen to Al, he's talking about that pasteurization. That pasteurization, you take this here big old pot and get that stuff up to boiling. Leave her boiling for a little while. Guess what? You kill all them buggies. No buggies, nothing gets in there. That's how we do on brewing, on beer. That's how we get it up to the boiling point. We leave it boiling for about an hour after we get some flavors out of there and we get all kinds of good stuff. But we also kill any buggies in there. Now, when we go to cool it down, we got to make sure that afterwards we put it into containers that are sanitized and they're clean. And so we got to make sure and really clean that stuff up good. And we do that by scrubbing with brushes and rags and soaps and stuff. But then afterwards, we take this product here. This is one of many products, but this is one I use called Star San. And this here is a highly acidic compound. And you take that and you mix it with about 5 gallons of water or equivalent to it, and that gives you a very acidic compound. That kills them buggies. Them buggies won't be living in nothing we put in this. All right, very, very, very slim likelihood. So, how do you do that? Well, you get yourself a big bucket and you pour some star sand in there, and then you dip all your stuff in it, such as your spoons, such as any kind of a cup or something you're going to use to scoop some stuff with. And you do that. And then you go, okay, my fermenter's got to be clean. Shake it about. Get it all filled up with some star sand and shake and do a little dance and make the kids laugh. It'll be a fun time. Anyways, you get done with all that, and then you got to get all of your little doodads and flip-flaps and all that stuff. I've got me here just this automatic sprayer, but any old spray bottle will work. You can just dip them in there, anything. Just make sure it's in there for about a minute or a little longer if you want. Heck, leave it in there for an hour, don't matter. As long as it's a minimum of a minute, then that'll sterilize it. Make sure that it's good to go and people don't get sick. We don't want people sick. No, no, no. Got to make sure that they're happy. Oh, hey, Mama. Good to see you, babe. Anyways, folks, I got to go. I really appreciate you coming. Watch the end. And remember, click, subscribe, and click that little bell button so the next one of these dinners comes along, you get to watch. And you can be along for my journey as I do all of these fun things. And thank you again. All right. Bye.